Hello Aquarius and welcome back to my channel. So every year I pull out a tarot card to see how my year is gonna look because I'm nosy and I want to know what the fuck gonna be going on for the year ahead. So I decided to do this as content. Now the reason why your card isn't on the screen right now is because I want to explain what you're currently seeing on the screen. So I did the artwork and the visuals of everything that you see currently, and this is the best way that I could visually show you guys the energy that I was feeling when I tapped into you guys' energy. So the way that I'm doing these readings is I'm doing them as if it's a personal reading because I wanted it to be really detailed. I wanted it to be super personal, so that you could get all of the information that you need to get about your 2023, because I know that there's some people that cannot get personal readings done for me because of where they live. So the way that I do personal readings is in the beginning of the reading, I always pull people's all over energy. So before I even read the email or the question that you get, of your reading, for your reading, I first tap into your energy, I meditate into your energy, and then I pick up the cards to get your all over energy. And basically, it's just like an extra segment that I put in every single personal reading, unless you got like a one question. I always do that just to set the tone of the reading and to give you some authentic messages from spirit without having like the biases of the type of reading that you purchased and the information that you gave me in the email. So that's how I'm doing these readings. Now it's so interesting because I was getting a lot of like guarded energy from you, but you guys really let me in, so much so that like I heard inner dialogue, which rarely happens. Because I don't go that deep, but I was tapped into your energy for a little minute. I was feeling a lot of guilt. um I was feeling more vulnerability than guilt. And I was also feeling like this nakedness. And I really wanted to display it because it felt like, how can I explain this? It kind of felt like being on stage in front of like the whole world and like being naked. Like, I don't know what this is about, but I do feel like this vulnerability or this openness that you did not want to have. So the inner dialogue that I heard, now I don't know if this is just something that you're thinking or you were telling a person this, but I did hear everybody knows. Like, oh my gosh, everybody knows. So there could be something that you're like really trying to keep from everyone else and they know, and that could be very painful. um or like this could be the energy that you're coming into, because a lot of you are in different timelines with this energy. Some of you are in it, some of you it's coming, some of you have dealt with it and like you're dealing with the residuals of this. But I was getting like feeling naked, and it wasn't in the positive. It felt like being kind of judged. I'm gonna be honest with you. So the card that you got, because I want to get into the reading, the card that you got for year 2023 was the Ten of Swords. Now let's dissect this and get into this Ten of Swords energy. Now it's interesting because I feel like you were dealing with something, because this feels kind of prolonged. Like I'm getting like each sword symbolizes a painful event of a whole painful situation. Like I feel like you went through a painful situation, it hurt you, but it's like there was like multiple different instances when the wound had to be reopened. I'm also getting like, and I'm gonna just be real with you, a betrayal. Okay, you caused this betrayal or somebody did this betrayal against you, but it was kind of like, damn, I don't want to bring this energy into 2023, but then it's gonna get brought into 2023. That's the energy that I was feeling. Like when the ball dropped, it was like, okay, I want to erase this event. Like I want everybody to forget about this. I want everybody to just shut the fuck up. I want everybody to just forget about that I ever even like dated this person, or I want to forget about this person, or I want to forget about this situation. I want everybody to just dead this situation. But it's like, it's not deaded. Now for some of you, you had a goal for like 2022. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go through this in 2022 and then I'm gonna leave this shit here. But again, I'm getting this energy of like, it's not over. Now another thing that I'm getting with this Ten of Swords, it feels like a lot of backbiting. Like I feel like a lot of people have opinions about you. It feels like it's painful opinions or opinions that would hurt you. I'm also getting that there's people that are gonna like switch up on you that you never expected. I'm also getting like a lot of ruminating over this painful situation. Y'all, it really feels life changing, which is I'm so surprised that like a major arcana didn't come out. I know that Leo is your natural seventh, so I want you to watch the Leo reading because I am feeling that same energy. So you definitely could have like some Leo in your chart, like in your big three, or it's at like an early degrees in one of your planet placements. But it really feels like not only was the situation traumatic for you, and not only did it hurt, but it was pivotal in like your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that with this Ten of Swords. The reason why this Ten of Swords even happened was because of ruminating. Um, it feels like somebody either walked out of your life or removed themselves out of your life abruptly. For some of you, you knew that this person was going to leave, and then when it actually happened, it was like, whoa, like I know we talked about this, or I know that I prepared myself for this energy, but like the fact that it's really happening, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to feel. I need something. Like I'm getting like like dealing with so much pain that you wanted to cling on to something, or some remnants of what left. Again, I don't know what this is. I wish that I could like really tell you, because it's gonna be different for all of you. But it feels like ruminating over a loss caused this Ten of Swords energy. I'm even getting that you're gonna be ruminating over like the things that you did lose. It kind of feels like validation energy, or credibility, or like love and support from multiple different people. It's like you were used to one energy, like, okay, people love me, like, you know, I'm supported, and then what the fuck, y'all hate me? Or like, what the fuck, now y'all talking shit about me? Like, I was just like, you know, the best person ever, now I ain't shit. Now why the hell is that? Okay, y'all not gonna believe this, but I literally picked up the cards. That was me going into my bag to pick up some cards to see like what the hell it is. And the Ten of Swords and King of Wands came out. So I'm getting that you could have been betrayed by a fire sign, or somebody that just has like this macho energy. But literally the Ten of Swords is clarifying itself. So I am getting, and y'all know that I love you, but I have to be real. I feel like if this is between you and a man, like you and another person, I feel like you both were wrong. Like I feel like they caused a Ten of Swords energy, but you also caused a Ten of Swords energy as well. So that's where like that credibility, or like value on your name is getting lost because of a Ten of Swords. So you could have lied about a situation. You could have backstabbed somebody, or you could have caused a betrayal, and it's like shit blew up in your face. I'm also getting like this energy of uncertainty, like not knowing what's gonna happen next because of what happened in 2022. I do see the situation following you, but it kind of feels like, I'm gonna be real, it kind of feels like having a wound that's not fully healed, being like stabbed at again, and stabbed at again, and stabbed at again. It's like, damn, can I catch a break? And I feel like a lot of this has to do with like the opinions of others, for real. I feel like I'm getting the energy of like you feeling like people don't really fucks with you, or don't accept you. For some of you, it has to do with certain insecurities, like your body. I'm getting that there's going to be certain people that talk about your body, or talk about what you lack, or talk about how you're not kind of like good enough. Like I'm kind of getting this backbiting energy. I feel like you're gonna display this energy of like, I don't give a fuck but like, and when nobody's looking, breaking the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Also feeling naked in front of people that are backbiting against you, but having to like see these people or having to interact with these people. So this definitely could be in like a career setting. Maybe people are like really fucking with you at your job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people have opinions where they shouldn't have opinions. I'm also getting this energy of like, well, this is my life, this is personal, like this should not have to affect my livelihood, this shouldn't have to affect my everyday life, like what I do, but it does. And the reason why it does is because it's time for you to reflect. It's time for you to reflect on the pain that you caused others, that you just, you know, dropped and was like, oh, I don't give a fuck about that. And I feel like that was like a coping mechanism for you. I feel like in order for you to deal with this Ten of Swords energy, because it does feel like past energy as well, for you to deal with pain, you had to come from like that detached aqua, you know, standpoint. Like you had to not give a fuck about certain people's feelings. You had to make tough decisions and put yourself first, because I'm also getting this energy of like, okay, well, what I lost was so great, so like I don't give a fuck about you bitches. Like I don't give a fuck about who I lose now, because I lost that. Or yeah, like I went through so much pain that like the opinions of y'all bitches, I don't care. But it's like you really do care. And I do see that affecting like your livelihood. To the point where it might mess up your money. Like your emotions might be so heavy that it fucks up your bag. You know what I'm saying? Now another thing that I'm seeing that's really gonna shock you is you're gonna be shown the truth about the world and about how people really feel about you. Because I'm getting this energy of like being shocked that like people are saying certain things about you, or certain narratives are getting spun about you, because it's like I'm getting this energy of like you for so long. I'm not getting like you've been coddled, but because of the past years, right? And how how fast things were going like in your life, or how new things felt, people accepted you because they didn't know everything about you, or they didn't know your full personality, or they didn't have, you know, all of the information about who Aqua really is, who you really are. But now that they have enough information about who you are, you're gonna see people like really show their true colors. I'm getting like you're gonna have to deal with people like speaking on your personality and like how you operate. And again, I kind of feel like I sympathize with you, Aqua, because I feel like people are judging the unhealed version of you. I still feel like you're unhealed because this Ten of Swords energy is following you, and they're telling me that these wounds that you have dealt with in the past are going to be reopened. So I'm getting that people are judging the unhealed version of you, and how you decided to cope with certain things. Like maybe you had to cling on to something to cope with this Ten of Swords energy that you've been feeling for so long, and people are going to judge you for how you're coping. You know what I'm saying? Or how you had to cope in the past. I'm even getting like your weak moments. Like people are going to be speaking on your weak moments as if you were in like a strong mindset at the time when you weren't. You know what I'm saying? I'm also getting like, I don't know why I keep on feeling like this switching up energy, this switcheroo energy. It's like feeling supported and then not. Now, as far as your money, let's talk about your money. I feel like you're gonna be sticking with something because it's comfortable to you. Because you've already based like your lifestyle on your livelihood. So I see you sticking into something that you're not gonna want to be a part of anymore. It's like like something that was once your passion is going to be, it's going to feel like a prejudice, or it's going to feel super painful, because of all of the endurance that you're going to have to go through to stick with this. I am getting that you're going to be supported, by people, but it's not going to be enough for you because you're used to dealing with one certain energy. You know what I'm saying? Aqua, I promise you, I wish I could sit here and tell you, oh, the Ten of Swords came out for your 2023 because the worst is over and you're gonna, walk into the sunset and with butt naked rainbows and butt naked unicorns and sucking on lollipops. But that's just not the energy that came out, and that's not the truth. So let's see what other energies you're going to be dealing with, because I don't want to leave you with just that message. You know what I'm saying? So let's see really quickly. What other energies is Aqua going to deal with in 2023? Ooh, one came out. Yeah, y'all, this is facts. You got the Death card that came out, and then the all over energy is the Three of Swords. Behind that is the Four of Cups, yeah, and then the Five of Swords reversed. I'm getting that. Oh, High Priestess, Strength. Okay, so now all of these are major arcanas are coming out. Oh, who is this? A Pisces, a Leo, and a Virgo, and a water sign might be very pivotal or important for you. I do feel like you might cling on to a Scorpio or a Taurus, or somebody that has like major earth in their chart. And I say Scorpio or Taurus, no Taurus cards came out, but Scorpio, this Death card gives me Taurus and Scorpio energy. Now, this is interesting because even though I do see support coming your way, it's not from who you want it to be from. I'm even getting the source of your strength currently. It could be a man or somebody that's very masculine, very dominant, very protective, might not be your source of strength for 2023 because of the changes that you're going to be experiencing. So I am seeing a possible breakup, and I feel like that's going to fuck your shit up too. And the reason why it's going to fuck your shit up is because you told this person so many things about you. They were there for you when you were in a very vulnerable state, when you were going through this Ten of Swords energy, and the removal of them might re-trigger your coping mechanisms, like your unhealthy coping mechanisms. Now, I wanted to clarify what this Death card is, and the Nine of Pentacles came out, and I was getting that energy like your emotions might be changing, your money flow or the way that you make money. I'm getting a lot of things with your career. So your career could have a lot to do with just the way that you live. I'm getting that the reason why your money is going to change in not the most positive ways is because it's going to be hard for other people to coexist with you because of the biases and the opinions that they have on you. And it's going to be hard for you to be on point with your skill set because of the opinions of others. I'm also getting like with this death energy, it feels like again like a situation that was done and over with, that like it kind of feels like a stamp was given on a document, like, okay, this is what it is. Like if it was a yes or no question, it was a no. And you know what I'm saying, like everybody just has to accept that. But then it becoming a yes, or things switching up on you, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to even be like even a bigger dick to the Ten of Swords, or whatever caused this, or whatever the situation is. Now they're really showing me the illustrations on this card. So if you are dealing with an actual death of a person and you're trying to like replace that person with other people or other things, be very careful of that. Make sure that you're taking that proper time to heal, because I'm getting with this Three of Swords that you're all over energy. It's like you cannot heal on your own with this type of situation. I'm also getting like not only have you not properly healed, but you're gonna see how much you have not healed from this situation and past situations because of what's coming up. I'm also getting like little tower moments throughout the year regarding like people publicly talking shit about you or like throwing shots your way. This feels like on social media. So maybe like there's people in your town that know too much about your personal business, and I see them, you know, speaking on that or making certain stories up. So be careful of the information that you tell other people as well. Okay, so enough of that shit. Let's get into the positive shit that's coming towards y'all. So y'all know that I'm always making new decks, and I wanted to pull from my manifestations in the works deck. Now most of these cards I have literally made up these names because it's certain things that like, you know, go on in my life. So one of the first card that came out for y'all, because I chose, I think, 5 cards. Yeah, I chose 5 manifestations that are currently in the works, that are currently coming towards you. And I made this meme. So the first one you got was number 8. And number 8 is Sugar Night. So basically my nigga always spoils the fuck out of me. Like literally every single time I wake up, I literally have something in hand, or you know what I'm saying, certain holidays I get exactly what I want and stuff like that. So I made this card inspired by that. So I do see you getting spoiled. Also your man or the person that you're living with or dealing with saying yes a lot, or getting a lot of yeses for things. Like let's say you want something and it's just gonna be like a yes. So that's what I'm seeing coming towards you. I also see a family member's health approval and citizenship approval as well. So the next card that you got was number 30. And this is finding your life purpose. I love that, Aqua. So maybe what you're currently doing is literally like not for you anymore. Maybe that's why you're getting so much resistance in your career, and why things aren't working out the way that you want to, or you're not getting a lot of support in what you're currently doing because you haven't found your life purpose yet. Okay, the next card is 24, releasing addictions. Okay, the next one is prison release. So I do see somebody that you know of, because it obviously can be you. It could be maybe somebody's cross watching for you, but I am seeing somebody being released from prison. 9. Sugar daddy, somebody paying your bills or paying for your maintenance. Okay, and then the last one that you got was number 3. They break up for you. So maybe you're gonna get revenge on somebody that, you know what I'm saying, hopped into a relationship too soon, you know what I'm saying, for your liking, and there will be an end of their relationship for you, or maybe you'll just see the demise of somebody else's relationship that you really don't like or you really don't fucks with. So Aqua, I hope that you guys enjoyed your reading. I hope that it was insightful. Do not forget to like this video, comment down below. Also, if you want a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box down below. Do not forget to pick up my new deck, the Baddie deck, which is the hottest deck on the motherfucking market right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I will see y'all in my next upload.